Hi everyone. I just want to apologize beforehand for some of the audio and so forth and some of the videos that are coming up. I'm kind of new to this, just learning how to edit and how to set this all up so that I get good audio and video. But anyhow, I'm going to be posting 2 movies to YouTube. One of them will be what we did when we were at Tugaloo State Park in Georgia, and the other one was taken at Standing Indian in North Carolina. We had a lot of fun. This is just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we're doing and the fun that we're having. Thanks for watching. Well, I had really wanted to show everybody as we set up camp, but we didn't. We set everything up. You can see my baby inside the trailer. Look at this.
It went smoothly.
Very smooth.
They got work for it.
And look at this. I mean, they've got so much air going through. We don't need air conditioning. We've got power if we wanted to use it. But it's just so wonderful out here. We're set up out here. This is really roughing it, huh? We've got our table there all set up so when we eat, and we can cook on it. We've got our citronella candles over here so that we can keep the mosquitoes away, but there's so much wind right now we don't even have to worry about that. But Martha's setting up the inside of the trailer as we speak.
Oh, I'm gonna give a treat to Scooby.
Ah, Scooby's getting Scooby treat.
Down a little bit. And here I got the book with recipes.
Ah, recipe book.
It's not, but I got some recipes here, 2 or 3. So there.
This is nice. This is wonderful. And we are all set up.
Not really a book with recipes. It's my notebook. But I got 3 recipes there. I did the chimichurri. That's done. And how do I open this? From inside like this?
Yep.
Okay. I want to give Scooby a treat because he's driving me crazy.
And look at this. Look at the water. We are right there. And we may end up floating out in that water before too awful long.
This is really
It's not the
cats.
beach, but it'll work.
It's for cats.
That's all right. He can have 1 or 2 of them.
Bye.
He's a happy camper. He's out here with us.
Okay, you got a treat. So
We can give him some food if
and the donut.
we can give him some food if we want.
Yeah, where is it?
The food?
Yes.
The food is in the pantry in the very bottom. In that.
Okay.
And his bowls both are sitting underneath the table.
Okay.
There should be 2 bowls underneath the table.
Okay. Yeah, I just want him to settle down.
But you can see, look at the setup. It's so nice. And we can sleep in here tonight, and we'll close this back one. We'll close this one up back here, and then we'll just leave this one open. That way we'll be able to look out at the lake while we're sleeping. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Scooby, go lay down. Go lay down.
Yeah, take it easy.
It's time for you to settle down. I know we didn't bring your bed. We forgot it. But oh well. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off for the moment. But I just wanted to give everybody one last view of the campsite. We'll be here for 4 full days. And it is gorgeous out here. There we go.
Right now.
And I'm going to sign off for the moment. We'll talk to you later. Okay, there we are. That's us. And we are all set to rock and roll. We're all set up. Martha's getting ready to cook supper, and it is cool.
I mean, he could even, no, unless the transforming is one hot dog.
Okay. We're getting ready to make supper. This is going to be nice. Scooby gets a hot dog, and We're going to cook a hamburger and a hot dog apiece for us.
So I put the hot dogs here.
That's fine. And this is hot, so we can cook now.
Okay. So we're gonna record when we're eating?
Well, while we're cooking, of course, everybody records while they're cooking.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, here. Okay. And if you want to get the seasoning,
We're not full.
do you want goddamn dog? Right in the way.
Okay.
Now I'll have some padilla for mine, and you're going to have the
Montreal.
Montreal. Okay. I'm going to put some padilla all seasoning on mine. Put it on that side and flip it. Put it on that side. Okay. And Martha's going to have Montreal. Matthew's favorite.
Oh, it smells good already. And we haven't even done anything yet. I'm gonna bring I think I got a little rag. I'll get it out.
Okay, and we're not going to put the hot dogs on because the hot dogs only take a couple of minutes to cook. And this is our new portable little grill that we use for cooking. Very handy, very handy.
Okay. So we can use this guy to flip it. We got tomatoes, Tabasco sauce.
As soon as these start dripping, then the flames will start coming up. Do we have the spatula? The spatula?
You want the other one?
Yeah, because for the hamburgers, otherwise they'll break in half. Yeah, we'll still use those. We'll use those for the hot dogs. Well, I guess we could cook the hot dogs first, right? You want to have our hot dogs first?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Now we sit.
You're gonna have a hot dog with a bun.
How about maybe making me a glass of Coke?
Yeah.
The Coke is in the cooler, in the ice. Thank you, dear. Oh man, we're both hungry. We've been working at this all day long, setting up camp. Martha's been working in the trailer, getting everything set up inside. And now I'm just gonna go and sit, let this stuff start to cook. Whoop.
Where's the ice?
It's in the cooler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got 2 big bags of ice in the cooler. I didn't put the Coke in there. You know what though? Maybe I'll try the Coke's in the cooler too, along with your drinks.
Okay.
But you know what? Maybe I'll try that bowl. Didn't I put that in the fridge? That Seagram, that, let me try that. I'll have that.
Yeah.
That'll be different.
Look at food.
Thinks he's getting stuff.
I just need the ice.
Okay, so do we want to roll that out here or we can get through this here?
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna put the top pieces and mix it with the spoon. And then we'll let it munch a little bit of a hamburger, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'll just give him a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna get a hot dog.
Well, that's pretty good. You want to try a drink? The bowl?
So excellent.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
That's the new Seagram's Ginger Ale Bowl. It's very good. Okay, guys. No reason to sit here and watch the whole time that we cook the burgers, so I'm going to shut you off and we'll turn you back on after the burgers are done. They're getting there. Looking good. Man, we're both so hungry you can smell this stuff. And this is our new little grill that we bought that just folds up real small. Really nice for camping like this. All we gotta do is clean it up, fold it up, put it in the bottom of the trailer, and we're good to go. And it only takes, you can see, only takes a little bit of charcoal in the bottom, not much. Tonight we're cooking over charcoal. Tomorrow we may cook over wood. We've got stuff to make our fire with. But it's really windy tonight, and it's not a good night to have a fire going and possibly have embers go and hit off into the leaves and stuff. The leaves are really dry down here. So we're being careful. But there it is. My baby's cooking the hot dogs. And the hamburgers. Oh, she's eating.
I'm not going to smile much because I have food I'm eating.
Yeah, it's good. Yep, there we go. You can see it's just wonderful. Right next to the water. My baby's putting together our buns and everything we need to eat. And Scooby gets a hot dog of his own.
Yeah.
Are you gonna give him a bun with his hot dog?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna treat him like Monty. Any of you
Not
don't
really,
know?
because Monty gets better treatment, but
He's not quite sure what to make out of all of
He's
this.
still nervous.
But
He
this
doesn't know
is
what's going on.
just, I'm telling you, this is wonderful here. Yeah, we're right on top of each other, kinda. We got a little space, but it's really neat. We're thinking about going and picking up the kayaks and bringing them back down maybe. But we have several things that we want to do too. Right now it'd be kind of cool to be out in the water on a kayak, honestly. It's really not that hot. But here, take a look at supper.
Okay, I'm gonna put the cheese away.
Woo, look at that. Awesome. Okay, guys. We'll get back with you after a while. And this is homemade chimichurri that Martha made for us from scratch. Oh my God, it looks so good. And let me tell you something, it smells delicious. A little bit of that on our hamburgers and on our hot dogs. And we are about ready to have supper. I'll let you guys know afterwards how it is. We'll see if the chimichurri lives up to Martha.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's our first morning in the campsite. Getting ready to drink my coffee. We just woke up. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I woke up about 5 a.m. this morning. It's really beautiful.
I'm gonna let him outside.
I think we may take a trip up to Helen, Georgia today. Maybe we'll do a little bit of hiking. Martha's putting Muttley on his chain. He was so funny last night. I got up to go to the bathroom, and as soon as I got up and went into the bathroom, he jumped up in my spot in the bed. He's a good boy, though. Oh, you know what I didn't check to see if he could hike with us. We'll have to see. I forget the name of the gorge up there. There's a gorge, and I'm gonna have to look it up. Let me get my glasses and get your phone.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
See, it makes it really nice to clean out that coffee thing. Just take it out of there and dump it.
Yes.
You don't have grounds everywhere.
Whatever.
Yes.
Do you need my phone and your glasses?
Yeah. My glasses should be right there. Yeah. And I'll take a look. Well, you have water and food, and you're complaining?
And we can either have breakfast here, honey, or we can stop along the way and have some breakfast.
Exactly. We're going there. We can stop along the way.
And then one other day we'll have our breakfast here. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Things to do in Helen, Georgia. Looking to see what we could do up in Helen, Georgia. We're talking, I'm looking at a place called Anna Ruby Falls.
Okay.
Love coming here and this time, oh, nice.
coating, right?
I am.
Are you make sure that the towel is not in your way?
No,
Okay.
it's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Pack a picnic and hit the trail, and don't forget to pack water and hiking essentials. Okay, that Ravencliff Falls, that's a 5-mile round trip.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good hike, because I think most of it's up and down.
Round trip, so that's 2.5 and 2.5, right?
Yeah, yep. Okay, all right, dog friendly. We can take Bentley with us.
Okay.
Hey, just settle down. Okay, that sounds like a deal,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks gorgeous.
Okay.
All right, so here in a little while, we'll head out, head for Helen, Georgia.
Okay, so I'm gonna put on my jeans, right? Because it
Yeah.
might be cool. Okay.
And we need to make our sandwiches and stuff. Oh, we don't have anything to put them in, do we? Do we have a bag we can put them in? Because I've got my backpack that we can take.
Yeah, I got my
Water.
backpack. That's what I need. Because we got the foil, and then we got plastic bags.
Oh yeah, we can put them in foil. They'll be
Uh-huh.
fine in foil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we make up some sandwiches, maybe 3 or 4 sandwiches for hiking. We're gonna go hiking. We're gonna even take you along just because you're a good doggy. Because you're a good doggy, we're gonna take you along. You can walk down to the waterfalls with us. Okay, folks. So that's it. We're up and about. Gonna get ready to take a hike, and we'll get back on it. And we'll see you guys later. Well, we just drove an hour and a half so that we could hike up to Anna Ruby Falls here in Helen, Georgia, and guess what? It's shut down. Oh well, that's all right. It was a gorgeous ride up here.
It was a gorgeous drive.
And it was nice just to drive up. So
We went through Helen, so pretty.
we did. We went through Helen. It was it's always very pretty there.
Yeah.
And also we stopped at a Wendy's in Helen and had breakfast. And oh, actually the breakfast was really good. Was really good. You can tell the doggy in the back end is not a happy camper. He thought he was going to get to go hiking with us. Oh well, we tried. There's some trails in the campground that we can go walk. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get a little exercise, but we're going to head back to the campground and go from there. I was really surprised to find it closed, but it is what it is. So we're headed back now to the campground again. We'll see you when we get back to the campground.
Well, it's about 6:15 in the morning. Just waking up. Just took Scooby out to walk. And it's just so quiet and beautiful here. Let's take a little walk so you can kind of see the campground. This whole corner is just out on the lake in the water. There's the rover. Something really strange happened yesterday. I had it in a video. And there's the bathrooms right there. 60 steps from our trailer. If we look down here, the water is probably 20 or 30 steps away. This is a beautiful campsite. I hope our campsite at Standing Indian is this pretty. There he is. The loon is still here. Let me see if I can zoom in on him. He's just down there doing a little bit of fishing. His morning fishing. Pretty neat, huh?
Well, we're just now getting or I should say I'm just now getting the fire going. This time, maybe tonight, we'll have some really nice hot bed of coals in there so that we can cook a little better on the fire. Martha really liked that last night when we cooked on the fire, as did I. But we started the fire kind of late, so we never did get a good bed of coals in there. I figured today if I started earlier like this, it's 2:30, we can get a nice bed of coals in there and we'll have a really nice way to cook our food tonight. We're going to have sirloin steaks tonight, and I would love to have them cooked on the open flame. So let's see how that all goes. Martha's had them marinating now overnight. But this is such a nice trip. Martha's been in at work. She had a lunch to go to today. They're still laid off, but I think the bosses want to make sure that everybody's doing okay and check up. The Michelin seems to really care a lot about their employees. Not sure. I keep hearing scuttlebutt that we may have another 2-week layoff in July. If we do, hopefully I'm going to go camping again. I mean, the way I look at it, I might as well, right? If I'm laid off, I might as well go camping and enjoy myself, take vacation, because I don't know how vacations are going to go later this year. You know, the vacations are really at our employer's pleasure, so to speak. Oh, look at that fire belt. It's really starting to take off. I think we're going to have a really, really nice fire tonight. Martha should be getting back here pretty soon. She left about 10:30 this morning. Hopefully she's not lost trying to find it. Doggy out a little while ago and we walked all around the campground and stuff. He had a riot. And came back and I watched a little bit of TV.
And I decided to come out here and go ahead and get our fire going. Drank up the last of the coffee. I think I finally figured out how to run the percolator to make pretty decent coffee with the percolator. So, you know, it's all starting to come together. I also got on my computer this morning for a little while and helped Dan. He was having some issues at work, so I hooked up to work. That's a freebie. I'll give him that one. He's talking about coming up and visiting with us next week while we're up at Standing Indian. This campsite is full hookups. We have water and we have electricity here. The one that we go to next week, Standing Indian, we do have some drinking water there, but we don't have water hookups. But in comparison, it's only $20 a night. This is $65 a night. We had one set of kind of strange neighbors. They were here for 2 days, and I don't think I saw them outside of their camper but twice. Kind of weird. They pulled out here about a half an hour ago, took off, and left the campground. But they were in looked like a rental trailer. Well, maybe they just didn't like the whole camping experience. They may have rented the trailer, thought they'd like it, and turned out they didn't. Us, so far we're really enjoying it. Martha hated having to go to work today. But it is what it is. We all do what we have to do. Yeah, it looks like that fire's going to take this time. I've got some new wood on it. Hopefully we'll get a really nice big bed of coals in there. Have a lot of heat. I did have to, we had all the windows on the fold-outs open. And then it turned out that we had some rain. And I didn't want to get our bedding and stuff wet, so I closed up all the windows on the fold-outs. Maybe later this evening we can turn them back on a little bit. But so far I'm pretty happy. Everything's going good. It has been a really fun camping trip. I've slept like a baby. Really slept. And that's good. Usually when I'm at home I have to take NyQuil or Z-Quil or something to help me sleep, but these last couple of nights, boy, my head hit the pillow and I went to sleep. Now, we did have issues yesterday. We went up to a place called, I think it's Anna Ruby Falls, up in Franklin, or I'm sorry, not Franklin. It's up by Helen. And we were going to hike down to the falls, and we drove all the way up there. It was an hour and a half's drive up there. Once we got there, we started up the road to go to the place where we would start to hike, and there was a big sign there that said the falls were closed. So no such luck this time with the hiking in the falls, but we'll definitely do some hiking next week when we're up at Standing Indian. Anyhow, I just thought I'd catch everybody up on what's going on and how everything's going. I meant to the video this morning when I was cooking breakfast. Oh my God. Made some really good bacon and eggs on the new cookware we bought for camping. Non-stick. It was really nice. It took 2 seconds to wipe it out, and it literally nothing stuck to it at all. Even when I burned the bacon just a little bit. Oh, I didn't say that. But I did. I burnt the bacon a little bit. But anyhow, I just thought I'd catch everybody up on what's been going on and what I'm doing and what we've been doing, and that's about it. I'm gonna turn the camera back on when we have some more stuff to bring you up to date on.
Scooby-Doo, good boy. Okay, steak knives are right here. Just taking things out.
Oh boy, we've got a nice fire going for cooking.
All right, good.
So what are we gonna have with them? Because are we gonna have potatoes again like that, or what are we gonna have?
Well, we can have the potatoes again like that.
I love them,
Okay, so
but we have to cook them first
Oh, we're
because
gonna
the
have to
steaks
start
won't take long. Steaks
right
won't
now.
take long. Okay.
good.
Come on, out of there. No, come on. Go. Come on. You want help, honey?
Oh, no, thank you.
This is going to be so good. Very, very good. We're going to have steak, and we're going to have potatoes with onions and stuff the same way we had last night. They were delicious. It was awesome. My wife treats me too good.
No. But no, no. You're recording?
Mm-hmm.
No. You exaggerate. Oh. Okay. This time I'm gonna put less badilla. It's too salty. Badilla, but not so much. Okay?
Okay.
Butter and oil. And we're gonna do it in the same pot.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm gonna move some stuff off of the table. We have these leases. No, we're not going out right now. These are gonna go over here. There we go. Dad's gonna pick up the campsite a little bit here.
So we just have to remember that we don't put it on top of this table because it's black underneath. So we
Yes.
can put it on top of here. And I'm getting the onion, okay? And that's it. I'm gonna start dicing the onion and then the potato.
Excellent. Awesome.
Yeah, we don't have fresh garlic this time in one bag.
It's okay.
Next time. We
Next
got
time.
garlic powder. That's close enough. And we got fresh garlic in the chimichurri, so
Absolutely.
it's gonna be garlicky. Yeah, I went buy the garlic because I bought this garlic that is already peeled,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm never buying it again unless I'm using it
The
right
same
away.
day. Yeah, same day or the next day.
For whatever reason, it doesn't last long. Okay, so the chimichurri here. I'm gonna add some space, got bread. Hold on. Yeah, the potatoes came out good. They take long, so let's start with that like right now.
Yeah, they take a little bit longer to
Yeah.
cook.
But that's normal. That's the way to cook them like that. They always take long in the stove too. We've done it before. Unless somebody can show me a trick.
Well, it wasn't very hot yesterday. That was the problem. It took it a while for everything to get hot. I thought I brought the big knife, didn't I?
Yeah, it's there, but
Oh, okay.
and that's what I used last night. But this time we're using this knife for eating, so might as well use one of these for peeling the potato. Not peeling, dicing the potato.
Okay.
My husband likes recording everything. I hate it, but oh well. So the mom I can be spontaneous. That's the thing what I say.
Yes, I like recording everything. See? It's facing the fire anyhow, honey. You're not even in the picture.
Good, good. Good. That's the best part then.
And you are doing what now? You're
First,
dicing the
dicing
potatoes?
yes.
So here's what we can do so we don't have to carry things. We have plenty of these. So how about I bring this over and I'll set it right on this so
Yeah.
it doesn't get on the table. That way you don't have to carry stuff so far. There we go. Oh, these potatoes were so delicious last night.
Yeah, they were good.
They were
They
awesome.
were good. I wish we had fresh garlic in it. That was the only thing missing, fresh garlic. Next time. Next time. It's always better to buy the garlic with the peel on it.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts long. I like it. I always do it that way. My baby always
Yep.
have garlic at home with it.
Oh yeah, we have garlic all the time at home. And so we're gonna cook these in butter, and we're gonna add salt and pepper to them. And what else are you gonna put into them, honey?
I didn't plan to put any. Well, yeah, a little bit of badilla and,
The
and
badilla
garlic
also.
powder.
It's called badilla
Mhm.
complete season,
And
it's
roasted-
delicious.
It's roasted garlic and herbs.
Oh, nice.
Last night I put some rosemary, but not a lot. So maybe I'll put them not to cook, but at the end.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Because I didn't even taste the rosemary, fresh rosemary, right? Did you?
No, well, I did a little bit.
So
Not a
maybe,
whole lot, though.
maybe just before we serve them,
Mm-hmm.
before we eat them, instead of cooking them, cooking the rosemary. That's what we could do today. What do I know? I'm just, learning
That's how we do it.
how we like.
But you know what you like, and we know what I know what I like.
I like everything.
Pretty much everything that you cook.
We're not
Hey.
picky eaters. And the only reason why the hot chocolate didn't come out that good yesterday, I think it was very old. It's been in our pantry for 3 years.
Yeah.
You liked it, but I can taste the difference. Taste that it was not fresh.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. If it's all right, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and start this melting the butter.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna set this on the fire here and see how
Yeah,
long-
let me put another chunk of butter. Cause that's why I took another one because I knew that was not enough.
Okay.
All right, that should be enough.
Oh, and it's already started to melt. And I'm just gonna let it melt in there a little bit so that when we put the potatoes in, it'll already be melted.
Let me start with the onions. Because the potatoes take longer, I started with the potatoes, but since you're gonna melt the batter, then I'll start with the onions. So you start, cooking the
Sauteing,
onions.
cooking
Yeah,
the onions?
cooking the
Okay.
onions.
And the butter is already melted. We have a much hotter fire tonight. It's already melted.
It's already
butter.
melted? Okay,
So it's gonna cook a lot faster than it did before.
okay. That's good then.
Let me know and I'll just carry the pan back over there and you can drop the onions in when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
woof yourself.
He's being a good boy. All right, so yeah, I'm ready. If you want to bring the pan, I'll throw the onions in and this we can start going.
Okay.
Let me put a little bit of salt and pepper there.
Okay.
A little salt.
Not a little, just the right amount.
Yeah, like Monty. Like Monty. Hold on. Hold on. And garlic. A lot. This is not garlic salt. This is garlic.
Oh, okay.
We have a lot. And a little bit of badia.
Okay.
Hold on.
I am
little bit
holding
of
on.
badia.
I am holding on.
A little bit of badia. This is very salty. Badia is very salty.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on.
And I love it. And okay.
They came out good yesterday, right?
Oh, it came out awesome.
I'm putting the same thing that we put yesterday.
Okay. And I'm gonna start cooking over here on the fire.
Okay. So now the potatoes are diced. I'm going to. No, not yet. Hold on. long. Might as well.
And everything we cook tonight is going to cook on the open flames.
So this is the hardest part because they take long. And that's it. The steaks are marinated. They'll be marinated for 24 hours. Yeah, we can take turns so you don't get tired. It's so wild. I hope you ate it. Cut. I lied. So when you do get tired.
Well, I'm not going to get tired.
Maybe this part you can stop recording. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Where I feel more comfortable.